Ancelotti can only win when he's surrounded by great players and lacks tactical intelligence. आसिफ भाई अब फिर आ गए आसिफ भाई.
भाई आ गया भाई because I'm an Ancelotti fan. Sorry भाई.
And I will agree with you. That is the point. ये बार I agreed with both of them. So my point was man management, individuality, all of these things that the people before you had mentioned.
See,
That is a part of.
I'll tell you something. A manager who wins 5 UCL, like it's not an accident or coincidence. It's definitely tactical. And one more thing, I'll let you know. Zidane, who won 3 Champions League in a row, he said his coaching philosophy was based on Ancelotti. So you cannot say that he is tactically clueless. And if you have seen the Real Madrid matches in 2014, he changed Angel Di Maria's position. He converted him to the CM from winger, and Angel Di Maria was the best player of
that campaign.
So, and even last season, he converted Bellingham into a false 9. So that's tactics. That's definitely tactics. And the legends like Maldini, Zidane, and Shevchenko, Benzema, Ronaldo, they all praise Ancelotti for being tactically a better manager. So he won 5 UCLs, and that's the number of UCLs that Barca won in their 100+ history. So you cannot tell that he is tactically clueless or he is winning everything based on aura. And most importantly, the most difficult part of a manager is to manage the egos, and he's a master of managing the egos. And he's someone, he reads the strengths of the squad, and based on that he'll create the tactics. And because that's the reason he won UCL with 3 different squads, and that's not a normal thing. Even the greatest managers like Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho, they did not win. Mourinho failed because he lacked man management. He could not manage the egos. And whereas Guardiola, he had everything, all sorts of resources, everything, yet he failed. Yet he failed with Man City. He won only 1 UCL in 6 seasons. So it's quite disrespectful for Ancelotti. It's quite disrespectful towards Ancelotti to say that he's a clueless manager, something like that. So
That is the point I was trying to make before you came as well. I do not think he's tactically incompetent.
yeah,
Like the point you just made.
yeah.
He's won because he has some sort of understanding of the game. It's not like any random
Not
person
some
could
sort.
do it.
He has a lot of
That is the point,
of tactics.
right?
That's
So,
the point.
Man management,
Some sort
all of those
you
things.
don't win 5 UCLs by having some
But he
sort of
also
tactics.
had good players. My point being,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you that I am on your side, assuming
Okay.
that Ancelotti does have tactical intelligence.
Yes.
He's not completely dependent on players.
Of course.
Big players, big egos, management, all of that makes a good manager.
Okay.
All of those are aspects that you need to be a good manager.
Okay.
If you separate everything and just put forward his tactical
Okay.
ability, okay, which is difficult to do. It is not something that you
I'm
do on
telling
its
you,
own.
He
It is a
converted
man.
Angel Di Maria from a winger to a CM.
But also
and the results
Vinicius,
were quite positive.
Vinicius and Mbappe
Yes.
do not work out too well.
Okay.
Why does it not work out? Is because Vinicius
I'll
and
tell you
Mbappe
something.
both have.
Okay, I'll tell you something. There is no manager. There is no manager that.
आसिफ भाई मैं आपसे डिटेल में बैठ के बात करता हूँ क्योंकि मेरा पॉइंट आ रहा ही नहीं अपन बैठ के आराम से आप मेरे को
I would say Carlo Ancelotti is quite tactically adept. Okay.
Okay.
Because people say he's not tactically adept, but then again can see that man has won 5 UCLs, and that doesn't come. 5 UCLs doesn't come by luck. And when people say he's surrounded by great players, so managing great players is part of tactic. Meaning great managers have fallen out with great players, and then it just becomes a horrible
Pep and
scenario.
Ibra. an
Pep and
example.
Ibra as an example, and there are many, but still managing those bigger personalities, especially, because Barca's system has always been a family kind of thing. The La Masia and everything has been a family kind of thing. Everybody knows everyone from childhood. But when you come to Real Madrid, it's sort of a Galactico. Everyone is a Galactico in their own right, and there is a huge ego involved. And managing those ego, and the fact that comes from the person Carlo, who has won, who has played on topmost level as a player. So people understand him, what he wants from him, and they respect him. Managing those egos and then making them play in a certain manner. and now people say that he's tacticless manager. And the fact that people, I would
That
say,
is a bit of an exaggeration.
हाँ,
I am on
do.
your side on
हाँ,
that
no,
part.
And I also feel कि people have lost something out in the modern football, that is individuality, which Carlo Ancelotti allows. Guardiola is maybe the GOAT. Maybe the GOAT, I would not say, but it is in the top that conversation. But he has created a rigid style of football that works. But then again, sometimes when you sit now, after you can sometimes sleep on sofa if the passes don't go in.
I'm not a big fan of that.
No, so that is that.
You'd have to
And
be
many other managers who have a very system-wise play. But Carlo has that system-wise also. But plus he allows us that individuality. Like Vinicius, everybody, I'd say Barca fans and everybody was laughing at him how he misses his shots. But then giving the time over the period to allow him to take those shots. If it was any other manager, I don't feel that opportunity would have arrived to him at that period of time. He was amazing dribbler, that there was no problem with that. But then giving him the opportunity to play in left wing and do what he wants to do, just do take on players, go on, finish it. Maybe if you don't score, that's fine. But that was the part of Ancelotti's tacticalness. Let him be. You don't need to win titles in the first season or second season. You need to grow players over time who can make a dynasty for you for a large amount of time, and that he did. Whether it was with Real Madrid or with Milan. People say the night in Istanbul for Liverpool, they beat Milan. But next year they did that again, and this time Milan beat them. And Milan was there, multiple UCLs with Milan, and then Real Madrid. So, and then going to PSG also. While he went to PSG, I remember that at the first period of time, everybody came in, every big player came in, and I think they lost the first season to Montpellier. Okay. But then again, everything went settled down. He started winning trophies and all, and then they were, I would say, suddenly club. Big clubs are coming right now. Smaller clubs who have got certain amount of cash, they're not considered to be the top dogs to go in. But at that time when PSG got that money, and they did not sign very big players. They had Ibra and then Javier Pastore, all those players. But
Ezekiel Lavezzi.
Lavezzi. So they were amazing players, but not that Galactico kind of thing. But then it became कि PSG is a force to be reckoned with.
We have a majority in red cards.
Okay.
I think I would have agreed with you. I think it should have gone that way.
Ancelotti is known to be managing stars. Like he's not known to bring a system, to force a system into a team and then force it on the players, right? He is known to give his players freedom, so you can't expect him to manage Porto and win UCL. He's not that kind of manager. We all know that. He's very good at managing stars, managing players, giving that connection, having that connection with his players, and also giving freedom to his players to do whatever they do the best. Many things that can be considered into tactics like substitutions or when to do the right substitution, or like the first year when Bellingham came, he was like known as a central midfielder, right? And he played him in a completely new position which he has never played in his life, and that somewhat worked out, right? And him not being a system manager or bringing a system or being like or like complicating tactics, that may not be a flaw in it all. Like be giving his players freedom, like players like Vinny, I don't see him working in a system where he has to pass back every time. Whatever he does, like he needs that freedom to excel. That's how he excelled, I would say.
So, the man management part, the managing egos part,
Yeah.
all of that, I do agree with you. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration saying that he has zero tactics.
Yeah.
He is tactically somewhat sound,
Yeah.
and along with his personality and his man management and his, like you said, ability to let players be themselves, that is very.
Very.
I think you've got a majority red card.
Oh, done.
Huh.
Okay.
No, you're supposed to leave apparently.
Yeah.
Asif.